节目是由 Dodo 主要赞助播出 ，Dodo 让您在去中心化交易所越交易越轻松。预知更多详情，请浏览官网 app.dodoex.io。Hi guys, welcome back to Talkchain. I'm Choco. I'm the host of today's AMA. If this is your first time seeing me, your first time watching Talkchain, let me first tell you a little bit about Talkchain. So Talkchain is a blockchain media based in Malaysia. We are striving to serve the people by delivering quality blockchain and crypto-related content as a contribution towards the growing gem space. So today we have invited a social blogger and a day trader to tell us more about himself, his work, and his career in this AMA. So let us welcome Mr. Simon Pang. Hi, Simon.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Hi, can you introduce yourself to our audience today?
Okay, well, I am Simon, and I used to be, before the pandemic and everything, I used to run my own business. I have my own social media company, and prior to that, I also been running quite a number of projects together with Google. We run communities called Google Business Groups, and I got into blockchain and everything in around 2015, 2016, and then run a few communities there. And basically now what I do is I blog socially. I also help communities and members, people who are keen on learning about blockchain to come into the space just by creating content. And also I day trade, a bit of crypto trading here and there.
I see. Thank you. So I would like to know, how did you actually encounter cryptocurrency? Back in 2015, you said just now?
Yeah. Okay. So how I got into crypto is because previously I was actually running some online web services kind of thing, and some of the job posts that I do is I use things like Reddit and also some of the forums, and I got a request that they first asked me, do I accept crypto or do I accept Bitcoin?
Wow.
Not knowing what Bitcoin was, I says yes, of course. Then I quickly Googled up and searched, what is Bitcoin, and I says, okay, I just do the job. I have no idea what the value is and everything. And literally, I got my first payment in Bitcoin, and because of that, then I started getting interested more and more about Bitcoin, about the crypto space. So it was quite I would say it's a lucky break that I got into it. Yeah, because it was introduced by somebody wanting to pay me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was how I got into it.
Very cool. Did you keep the Bitcoin or did you cash out at that time?
For me, basically, I kept it. I was trying so hard to understand how to keep Bitcoin, how this wallet works and everything. So that got me very interested into it. Yes, I kept it because for me there was no cost. It was
just a payment.
Yeah, it was just a payment because I was creating a website and doing some SEO for them and everything. So there was no cost. Got my first Bitcoin.
That is very fortunate. I wish I actually accepted something back then. I would just keep it, and then one day, oh, this is Bitcoin. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, this is a question about your experience. What was your worst experience or investment in blockchain? Was there something you really hated? I shouldn't do that.
Well, I mean, we have all had experiences. One of my worst ones is I got involved, or somebody introduced me some scam thing and all that. So of course we were exploring, we were trying out new things. Of course, we will just try it out, right? So I put a bit of money inside of there, and of course the whole thing crashed and burned. Suddenly the website disappeared, everybody disappeared, the whole group disappeared. That was one. there were quite a number of those kinds. So I started to indulge myself into exploring how these scams work, how this kind of things.
How to prevent.
As you go deeper and deeper, you start to learn more. And I understand that there is not enough awareness on how these scams works. So that's why I keep on sharing about how to prevent yourself from getting scammed, how people try to steal your passwords, in this case your private keys, the many ways of how people actually try to do it to you, and so creating awareness is the most important part on how to keep your wallet safe, because in the bank, you pay the bank transaction fees and everything, and the bank is supposed to keep your money for you and worry all of that for you. But whereas in crypto, you are your own bank, you are your own security, so you need to be aware of how to keep it safe and everything.
True, exactly. I think it's important to educate the audience, the community, like what's his the awareness as well. What's his blockchain? Like blockchain can be abused. Yeah, it can be abused, but it's up to us. Like, do you want to get involved? So how can you prevent? Like, if you have enough knowledge, if you know well about how blockchain works, you can actually prevent from scam. I think one of the way to get yourself equipped with the knowledge is to read some blogs. So this is the next question. Like we know that you are very active with Steemit. Like, what do you like about it?
Okay, so I started with Steemit around 2016. 2016. What Steemit is? Steemit is a platform where you can actually create content. So basically you can write anything, or even take a picture and post it, or take a video and post it there. And by people liking your post, liking your content, you are then able to get some Steem coins. Okay, Steem is a cryptocurrency, all right? But these days, what happened was that Steem had a hard fork, and I actually am more active on the hard fork version of it. So it's called Hive. It's the exact same thing. It's a blogging platform. People create content, people post, and when people upvote your content, you get crypto. So this is the easiest way for a person who doesn't know anything about crypto to earn their first crypto. So what they need to do is just come onto the platform and then just create some content, and then the community around it will actually support it by just giving likes and everything. So that was how I came to create a community in Malaysia itself. We call it the Hive Team Malaysia community, and surprisingly that the people within this community are non-technical people and people from all sorts of backgrounds. We have mothers, entrepreneurs, freelancers, chefs. We have
lifestyle bloggers.
It's a large variety. Everyone and anything. Even some YouTubers are on there also. Music creators, DJs. So it's a very good mix. And so this community we grew in Malaysia is close to about 1,000 people, but the people that's using the platform is close. I think registered account right now is about 1 million registered account, and people are just creating content on a daily basis. So they all start with zero, without a single crypto, and the whole idea is that they create content. The community will support them. I will basically upvote. Some of the other community members will actually upvote, and within the next few days they get their first taste of crypto without spending a cent. All they spent is their time, their effort. That's about it. So that's why I like this project, because it is. I mean, it's you don't need much to start, and that's where you start learning, and then you start to get within the community, and there's awareness within the community, so you can start education and everything. And yeah, I traveled around Malaysia just to talk about the platform. At that time was Steemit. This time it's Hive. And I mean, it's growing on a daily basis, and I find it a very interesting project, and I love this kind of projects because previously I've run communities before together with Google doing the business entrepreneurship, but now it's more on blockchain, getting individuals in, and this kind of project really excites me.
I see, cool.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between Steemit and Hive? Or they're actually basically more or less the same?
It's a direct fork. Steemit is owned by Steam Incorporated, which is also owned by Justin Sun. So there was this little squabble happening within the witnesses and few other things that's happening, and a bunch of us say that okay, we are going to branch out, and then what we did is we did a hard fork and we created Hive. And this happened in March, around March 2020. So yeah, not too long ago. And because of that, two different communities, but two different cryptos, but it's actually the exact same platform, which is being created. It's hard fork. However, the only thing is that there's more developers on Hive right now, independent developers creating more and more applications on it as well. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so will you say that you're a tech guy in crypto or blockchain space, or are you a marketer or influencer? Like, how would you position yourself?
I will consider myself more of a marketer and an influencer. Tech, I do know a bit of tech, but I've not dwelled in deep for blockchain tech and all that, because there's so much things to learn. If you try to learn everything, you just go crazy.
Yeah. So do you do marketing, or like do you write for some other projects on blockchain or anything like to promote the projects?
Not really. I will only write based on the things that I like.
Okay. Based on your experience.
Based on my experience. So if I find a certain project which I like, then I will just write about it. And yeah, I mean that's how a blogger is supposed to be. Not only when they are paid that you write something, right? So yeah, exactly. Yeah.
In which field is your favorite now in blockchain? Like we know, like now have DeFi, we have NFT, we have a lot. So which is your focus, or like what is your favorite topic to write about?
Okay, so I write about anything actually. A lot of it now is towards DeFi, as we know that there's a lot of development into DeFi and also the NFT markets. I have actually engaged with a few artists and brought them on board to try out at this NFT thing, and to post some of their stuff on it. And yeah, I mean it is more towards DeFi and NFTs, because there's huge potential there. And I think the next big thing would be the financial NFTs, which I think by this time next year we'll see a lot of financial products linked back with NFTs and those kind of things.
I see.
So it's an interesting space.
So for those who do not understand what is a financial NFT, we can actually follow you on Hive and find out more about the thing, right? You will tell us, right?
Hope so.
Okay.
I am still learning. I am going in quite deep into it, exploring a lot of possibilities. Things are still very at its infant stage, but yeah, just figuring out things here and there. I mean, Google and YouTube has tons of information out there, and definitely, I'll be writing about those kind of things as and when I find it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'm really looking forward to see something related with that. And I really like NFT. I'm very into NFT, like the art NFT. But recently I started studying a little bit about financial NFT. But I'm not sensitive with finance, so kind of like I don't really understand this part and this and that. So I'm still trying to understand it. So if you write about it, I would definitely look into it.
Yeah, definitely I'll share it with you.
Thank you. So is there a specific link for your blog on Hive, or anything like we can reach you on Hive?
Okay. Well, one of my content that I write, just my daily ramblings, would be on hive.blog/alias_bitrocker2020.
Okay.
So it's bitrocker 2020 is my alias on Hive and also on Steam.
Okay. So we can. I will put it up here, in the screen, so everyone can actually look for you on Steemit and Hive. Okay, and
you can.
Actually, one more question about Steemit and Hive. Like, what was your accomplishment, or what would you say you have achieved in Steemit or Hive? What you feel like something like self-accomplishment?
Self-accomplishment. One is that I was able to influence an entire community of people to actually come together to support each other's content. And for me, the accomplishment is to be able to get people who think that blockchain is such a technical word, or such something that they are not able to comprehend or to understand. But the minute when they start creating content and then they start earning a bit of crypto, they were literally mind blown. Just what I just create. I take a picture of my char kway teow and I post it on Hive and I still get money for it. And at one point of time, when I think somewhere in 2017 during the previous bull run, one post was an average of 3,000 ringgit on how much the blogger earned.
Wow.
So even if it's a post about just writing their own personal opinion or review about their own games that they were playing at home and all that, it's 3,500 ringgit. And another person who did drawing and all that posted in another 3,000 ringgit. So we did. I mean, it was nice because it was a bull run. I mean, everybody, all the price of crypto was all crazy high and all that. But one of the things also, one of the accomplishments that we did was I actually put it into concept is that we created we did a donation drive. I wrote a post. And the post was talking about this orphanage in Malaysia, one of the orphanages in Malaysia. I went to the orphanages and asked them what exactly do they need. And they were telling me, we've get a lot of donations about this and this big thing here, this big thing that, but what we actually need is the small stuff like shampoo, like rice, like toothpaste and toothbrush, combs, this kind of things. So I did a donation drive, article, and within 7 days we raised about 7,000 ringgit, 7,000 to 8,000 ringgit. Then we just bought everything and we just did a donation. That was just before Christmas of 2018. Yeah, 2018.
Oh, this is very
so it was so that was quite interesting.
It's very
I had the whole team behind.
Yeah, it's a very healthy community. Like you are involving in building a healthy community with Steemit, with Hive. So I think that is the value of doing it. That is where you find it, like you really want to get involved, right, in blockchain.
Exactly. Yeah. Then after I did it, then a few of the other community members also wanted to do something like that. So we had one of the community members in Sabah, in KK. They also did a donation drive. This was for all boys orphanage kind of thing. They were running very low on resources in food and everything. They were like 2 to 3 weeks before they run out of everything. So they just wrote an article. We just supported everything, and they managed to raise about 5,000 ringgit. And they did the same thing there. So yeah, it was very interesting. It encourages it encourages people to come out and help. And the people who actually supported the post are not only Malaysians, from all around the world. All they needed to do was just like the post, and that was it.
Very interesting. That is very interesting. And I think this is a very good channel for a lot of things, like a lot of things that we don't really aware of. It's very hard for us to open to public. We can actually go to that place and we can do some good deeds over there. I'm a very active Instagram user. Do you think I should go to Hive and start posting about what I post on Instagram?
Well, you can. That without a doubt you can. Whether on Hive or whether on Steemit, you can. But there are also other blockchain projects that does that. I think one of it is called Apix. APPICS, yeah, Apix. They are focused more on Instagram influencers.
I see.
Yeah, so they pay out the method of like a proof of stake is all there. The minute you post some picture, if somebody likes it, you get a certain tokens and all that.
Okay.
So there are many different kind of platforms now. There's so many different type of platforms just like that. And I mean, it's really a large variety. Apix has its own blockchain and it have its own application where you can actually easily just take a photo and post it up. Whereas Steemit and Hive is more towards longer content. It's more like a written blog kind of thing. Yeah. Whereas Instagram is more of a pictorial kind of things. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So you'll be amazed that there's so many platforms right now out there.
Yeah. And if our audience, like whoever watching this, you are Instagrammer, you are Insta famous, you can go try out Apix. So maybe we'll type it out here as well. Yeah, and you guys can go check it out. Get some coins. Get some coins from posting your pictures.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question, if there's one advice you want to give to the newbies in crypto, like what would it be?
Do your own research. Before getting into, don't just listen to the noise. Do your research before going deep or spending money or investing or doing it. Do your own research. That is the most important thing. And so many people trying to cheat you off your money out there, and there are so many projects which talk very big, but then it's actually nothing. So doing your own research is key in this area. Don't just listen to the noise, because there are just too many people, too many gurus, too many people saying that this is the best, that is the best, I want to change the world. Too many of those. So one of the projects that I am currently involved in is called Musing.io. It was a spin-off from Steam. Okay, one of the developers from Steam did a Steam spin-off, and then we created this project called Musing.io. What it is exactly something like Quora. If you've used Quora before, basically people who wants to ask questions. You post a question,
Reddit as well,
people
right?
Exactly. You post a question, people will answer. You post a question, people will answer. The only difference is when you post a question, when you get upvoted, you get some crypto. So we are still in the midst of rolling out. It's on ERC20, so it's based on Ethereum blockchain, and basically it is still in the development stage. However, you can see the testnet on how it looks like. If you go to musing.io, musing.io, and you check it out, and you can post and just create an account, post any questions, and see people will answer. People who has the time to answer, they will answer you. So this is a nice place for you to actually ask the questions, questions that you don't know and all that. So people will answer. That's one of the projects that I am currently involved in at this point in time.
Like more active in. I see. Okay, so technically it's like you're posting a question and you get crypto.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. That is very interesting. So I think to our audience, like whoever you have question to ask, just go to musing.io and just post a question. And let's see how much crypto we can earn. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to do it as well.
Exactly.
I'm going to do it as well, musing.io. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. And okay, last question.
Thank you.
Last question. Like, what do you think about the future of crypto? Like, can you paint us a picture? What do you think the future of crypto is going to be like?
Technology takes roughly about 15 to 20 years for a full implementation or adoption. For example, internet. When internet started in the 90s, people would say, "What the heck is this internet?" Right? What is this internet and everything? And today, basically, we have internet everywhere. We can't live without it.
We can't live without it.
Yeah, you can't live without. So it's also the same with email. You know, in those days, what is an email, right? I can call you. I have your telephone number. I can call you. It's fine. But today, without an email, basically you can't sign up for anything. So it's something that the adoption is there. So it's the same with crypto. Crypto started in 2010, 2011, right? So plus 20 years, I would think that how our lifestyle will be is everything will be revolved around crypto. Financial institutions will be using crypto. Imagine going to the banks when you key in your password and everything. Everything is blockchain and it's financial. The financial stuff like buying stocks or whatever will be digitized. Money will be digitized. I mean, money is already,
we already using digital money.
Yes. So everything will be very seamless and it will be part of our lifestyle, even whether we like it or don't like it, or how we oppose to it or how we are against with it. But it will be part of our lifestyle. That's how I look at it. How exactly it's going to be like, the possibilities.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I believe that as well. Like, crypto is just like internet at the old time. Like, nobody really trusted. Like, what is this? And then internet is everything now. So probably crypto is going to be like the next internet as well. Thank you so much for sharing today, Simon.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
感谢位于新加坡的10大合约交易平台之一冰棒联合赞助播出。感谢马来西亚持牌合规数字资产交易所 Tokenized Exchange 联合赞助播出。感谢迅速发展的加密货币衍生品交易所之一的 Bybit 联合赞助播出。感谢亚洲发展最快的一站式加密金融服务平台 Matrixport 联合赞助播出。感谢位于新加坡的全球领先加密货币合约交易所 BitTop 联合赞助播出。